challenging.
But I don't think I've ever witnessed a band on stage implode.
Grab your favorite shovel and get ready for an excavation of the truth beneath a rock and roll legend. This is the story beneath the tunage. October 8th, 1989. The band forms in high school biology class during a particularly boring lesson.
I was trying to teach those kids something useful, but they were busy yapping about making a band. You got to focus, I told them, else you're gonna wind up working at the poop factory over on 6th Street. They didn't listen.
I was in that class that day, totally. They were like, oh, let's start a band. I'm like, cool, can I be in it? They're like, God, Terry, no, shut up. It was awesome.
March 17th, 1990. Having practiced for a total of 33 minutes, the band was ready to play their first ever show at Bud F. Bonkazoids, a local amusement center for kids and incredibly uncool teens. But could the fledgling band draw a crowd?
Yeah! Oh, this is gonna be awesome! I can't wait for this show! Woo! Turn it up! Woo! Turn it up all the way! Woo! Those tuna pegs are so sparkly! Bring it on! Let's get some heat on! Bring it on! Let's get some heat on! Yes! This is my favorite song! Oh my God!
A red wine, God, God. I've had a little bit too much. All of the people start to rush by. How does it twist a dance? Can't find my drink, I'm in. Where are my keys? I lost my phone. What going on the floor? I love this record, baby, but I can't see straight anymore. Keep it cool. What's the name of this club? I can't remember, but it's alright, alright. Just dance, gonna be okay. Da-da-doo-doo, just dance. That record, babe. Da-da-doo-doo, just dance. Gonna be okay. Da-da-da, dance, 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 dance. Wish I could shut my Playboy mouth. How'd I turn my shirt inside out? Right. Control your poison, babe. Roses are thorns, they say. And we're all getting hosed tonight. What's going on the floor? I love this record, baby, but I can't see straight anymore. Keep it cool. What's the name of this club? I can't remember, but it's alright, alright.
The member of the audience was impressed. But for how long? It was the guitarist's epic shredding that truly brought the crowd to their knees.
You guys need some water? You guys want? Yes! Yes! Oh yeah!
I know I took the path that you would never want for me. I know I let you down tonight. So many sleepless nights where you were waiting up on me. Well, I'm just a slave unto the night. Now remember when I told you that's the last you'll see of me. Remember when I broke you down to tears. I know I took the path that you would never want for me. I gave you hell through all the years. So wildest dreams would I come running home to you. I've told a million lies, but now I tell a single truth. There's you in everything I do. Now remember when I told you that's the last you'll see of me. Remember when I broke you down to tears. I know I took the path that you would never want for me. I gave you hell through all the years. So tell me that I'm wrong. I've walked that road before and left you on your own. And please believe them when they say that it's left for yesterday. And the records that I play, please forgive me for all I've done. So
With their one fan whipped up into a sweaty, out-of-breath frenzy, the band was ready to take it home. Despite an underwhelming turnout, the Bud F. Bonkazoids show garnered the band tremendous word of mouth.
All of a sudden, there was so much buzz.
Yeah, it was crazy how much people were really talking about that show, because, yeah, there was like only one really weird guy there.
No exaggeration. Greatest show in the entire history of music.
The crowd unanimously agreed that the guitarist stole the spotlight.
It was like...
But it remained to be seen whether the band could keep up their momentous momentum. September 1st, 1991. With a tornado of support swirling at their backs, the band decided to enter the local Battle of the Bands, taking place in their high school gymnasium.
music liberate me. You the masses educate me. Hold my fist into the air, declare a social victory. You can own me, you control me. Individuality has never stood a chance against you. Jump into the main street.
The crowd was primed and ready for more, but could the band deliver? The show's standout was the guitarist, whose fingers were on fire on the frenzied frets. With one song left in their set, the band seemed poised for triumph, though their competition was decidedly stiff.
Oh, I've been waiting around, hoping things might have changed since our last time around, but now it's getting late. There's always something with ya. You show up late, I miss ya. I'm tired of fighting with ya. I know I gotta go with ya. I'm about to lose my mind. I called 1,000 times. I always wonder why I gotta hurry up and wait for you. It's always something with ya. You show up late, I miss ya. I hate to break it to ya, honey, you just lost your chance. I'm about to lose my mind. I called 1,000 times. I always wonder why I gotta hurry up and wait for you. Hurry up and wait for you, yeah. I'm about to lose my mind. I called 1,000 times. I always wonder why I gotta hurry up and wait for you. I'm waiting, I'm waiting, I'm waiting. I'm waiting, I'm waiting, I'm waiting. I'm waiting, I'm waiting, I'm waiting. I'm waiting, I'm waiting, I'm waiting.
The band's killer performance wins them the Battle of the Bands, even though young Nicholas Mudry's original poem recitation was a big hit with all the lame parents.
After that show, they really blew up on the scene.
Those kids may have been hooligans, but I tell you what, that was some damn fine musicianship at that battle.
The band didn't need a fancy participation certificate to know that the community thought they were solid platinum. Or gold, I guess. November 23rd, thanks to their attention-getting performance at the high school gym, the band was turning more heads than a full-court buzzer beater.
Yeah, that's about when I started selling merch for them. They said they'd pay me in college credit, but I didn't go to college. Then they said if I didn't shut up, I'd be attending the University of Butt Punch.
Amid all the buzz, the band was asked to play a matinee with a killer lineup at the nearby Horned Owl Lodge, featuring local legends Moose Jaw Boudreaux and the Beaver Tail Boys.
Amazing bill. That's the kind of lineup that you dream of being a part of.
But with all eyes on them, would the performance add fuel to the band's fire, or would they go down in flames? After a strong start, the legendary Moose Jaw Boudreaux raved that the band was, quote, medium.
Walks barely down the street with the brim pulled way down low. Ain't no sound but the sound of speed. Machine guns ready to go. Are you ready? Hey, are you ready for this? Are you hanging on the edge of your seat? Out of the doorway, the bullets rip. The sound of the beat, yeah. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. And another one gone, and another one gone. Another one bites the dust, hey, hey, I'm gonna get you too. Another one bites the dust. How do you think I'm gonna get along without you when you're gone? You took me for everything that I had and kicked me out of my own. Are you happy? Are you satisfied? How long can you stand the heat? Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. And another one gone. And another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Hey, I'm gonna get you too. Another one bites the dust. Hey! Oh, take it! Bite the dust! Bite the dust, yeah! Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Ow! Another one bites the dust. Hey, hey! Another one bites the dust. There are plenty of ways that you can hurt a man and bring him to the ground. You can beat him, you can chain him, you can treat him bad, and you leave him when he's down. I'm ready, yes, I'm ready for you. I'm standing on my own to be. Out the doorway, the bullets rip, repeating in the sound of beats. Oh yeah. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. And another one gone. And another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Hey, I'm gonna get you too. Another one bites the dust.
Even the hostile vets huddled near the snack table conceded. The band's performance so far was a roaring success. And after a dazzling display of dexterity, no one could deny that the guitarist was the real star of the show. After the young band's stellar performance, everyone at the Horned Owl was excitedly wondering who they were.
All I know is Moose Jaw was impressed. He was like, I don't even know how they can play like that without guitar straps.
After getting featured in the well-respected hardcore zine Angry, Loud, and Shorn, the band decided to put it all on the line and head out on tour.
I told him, it's a big mistake. This rock music thing is just a phase. Get a job with some stability like the automobile industry or modems.
Despite these warnings ringing out like ringly-dingly bells, the band forged ahead, leaving behind everything they'd ever known on a tour of destiny.
Life on the road is no joke. It's not for everyone.
But would their dangerous gamble pay off, or would their dreams fade away, like fading dreams? Next, on Beneath the Tunage. The year was 1999. Nearly a decade had passed since the band set off on their fateful mission to lasso the music world by the neck, a mission which had been a success.
They were amazing, and I just was like, they're going to be huge.
After signing to the mighty Global Mogul Records for a reportedly enormous fee, the band recorded their first album, cleverly titled Self-Titled.
The first album was just hauntingly beautiful.
That record was big. It was in heavy rotation.
You'd just be in awe of when you saw them effortlessly play it live.
On the verge of huge mainstream success, the band prepared for their first stadium show at the Mondo Dome in Chicago, Illinois.
The thing about a big show is that it's very scary. It's just make or break at that point. Can you get through it? Are you going to choke, or are you just going to bring it?
With the stakes this high, would the band flop like a bad pizza joint? Or, like a good pizza joint, would they deliver?
my nightmare. The shadow in the background of the moor. The unsuspecting victim of darkness in the valley. Live like Jack and Sally if we want, where you can always find me. And we'll have Halloween on Christmas, and in the night we'll wish this never ends. We'll wish this never ends. I miss you. I miss you.
Where are you? And I'm so sorry. I cannot sleep, I cannot dream tonight. I need somebody and always. This sick, strange darkness comes creeping on, so haunting every time. And as I stared, I counted webs from all the spiders, catching things, eating their insides, like indecision to call you and hear your voice of treason. You come home and stop this pain tonight. Stop this pain tonight. Don't waste your time on me. You're already the voice inside my head. Don't waste your time on me. You're already the voice inside my head.
I miss you.
Don't waste your time on me. You're already the voice inside my head.
I miss
Don't
you.
waste your time on me. You're already the voice inside my head.
I miss
Don't
you.
waste your time on me. You're already the voice inside my head.
I miss
Don't
you.
waste your time on me. You're already the voice inside my head.
I miss you. I miss you. I miss you. I miss you. I miss you.
Despite their nerves, the band kicked off their big arena show with a monster performance. With the crowd practically worshiping at the guitarist's feet, it was clear who was the star of the show.
You might get what you're after.
The crowd was in a frenzy, cheering and shrieking non-stop. I mean, honestly, it was kind of annoying.
Run a little bit hot tonight. I can barely see the road from the heat coming on. Reach down between my legs, ease the seat back. She's fighting, I'm fighting, right behind me, real now. Got a feeling, power steering, bouncing around me.
After an epic performance at the Mondo Dome, the band had become bigger and hotter than the Sierra Madre Mountains.
That band was huge. They were the thing, the biggest thing at that moment.
My mom called me and she was all excited that I was touring with them. Then the guitar player got on the phone and asked my mom out on a date. And she said yes. Then they went out for all-you-can-eat pasta.
Reveling in their global name recognition, the band had become a live wire, hissing and spitting rock and roll voltage.
Oh man, the partying, They were trashing hotel rooms, spending money left and right. They were living it up. Constant drama.
This band is never allowed back at the Verb Hotel.
They tipped me $1,700 on a $12 bill.
The singer paid me $9,000 to change my name to Hot Dog Jones. I had student loans, so...
So they really liked how the record came out, and they bought me an island. It's not a particularly nice island. There's a lot of snakes, but still.
But this live wire also shocked anyone who got in their way. May 17th, 2000. The band is offered a headliner slot on Cruisin' for a Bruisin', a notoriously out-of-control rock and roll themed cruise liner.
Those cruises were out of hand. I once saw a guy chug like 5 sodas. Not even diet!
Yeah, I mean, there's partying, and then there's partying.
But would the band sail into the sunset, or would the show be a titanic disaster?
The last unholy
The show was off to a tremendous start, but could the band keep up the momentum? The guitarist's legendary showmanship turned the crowd into wobbly, goopy jelly.
I gotta regret right now. The air is so cold and low. Let me go in her room. I wanna take off her clothes. Show me the way to bed. Show me the way you move. It is such a blur. I love all the things you do. They fell short this time. Your smile fades in the summer. Place your hand in mine. I'll leave when I wanna. Where do we go from here? Turn all the lights down now. Smiling from ear to ear. Our screaming has got too loud. Show me the bedroom floor. Show me the bathroom mirror. We're taking this way too slow. Take me away from here. They fell short this time. Your smile fades in the summer. Place your hand in mine. I'll leave when I wanna. They fell short this time. Your smile fades in the summer. Place your hand in mine. I'll leave when I wanna. This place was never the same again after you came and went. How can you say you meant anything different to anyone standing alone on the street with a cigarette on the first night we met? Look to the past and remember and smile, and maybe tonight I can breathe for a while. I'm not in the scene, I think I'm falling asleep, but then all that it means is I'll always be dreaming of you. Fell short this time, your smile fades in the summer. Place your hand in mine, I'll leave when I wanna stay. Fell short this time, your smile fades in the summer. Place your hand in mine, I'll leave when I wanna. Fell short this time, your smile fades in the summer. Place your hand in mine, I'll leave when I wanna. Fell short this time, your smile fades in the summer. Place your hand in mine, I'll leave when I wanna. Fell short this time, your smile fades in the summer. Place your hand in mine, I'll leave when I wanna.
The band's performance was slaying the cruising crowd. It seemed like nothing could possibly go wrong. Aboard the cruise liner, the band gave a performance to remember. But little did they know that out in the crowd, a storm was brewing that everyone would soon be desperate to forget.
It was a living nightmare.
Sometimes I closed my eyes and I could still hear the screaming.
Thanks to one partygoer's lax hand-washing hygiene and the single set of tongs at the ham hut, the crowd experienced a devastating norovirus epidemic.
Man, there was just poop everywhere.
And people were barfing everywhere too. Because of all the poop.
It was wretched smelling. I mean, people started calling them the poop band. It was brutal. I can't imagine living through something like that.
Shocked and devastated, the band was at a crucial crossroads of uncertainty. June 3rd, 2000. Haunted by the horrors they had witnessed aboard the Cruisin' for a Bruisin', the band plotted a course for spiritual healing.
They really needed a way to forget what they had seen.
Hoping for a fresh start, the band sought the guidance of a trendy healer mystic known as Swami Ben.
Swami Ben Goldstein, a very interesting figure. He was very charismatic, had lots of followers.
Yeah, the band was really into that spiritual stuff.
After several weeks of spiritual rehabilitation, the band agreed to play a show for the Guru's many devotees. The band's first song was a hit with the crowd, if their lecherous hippie flailing was any indication. With the crowd practically worshiping at the guitarist's feet, it was clear who was the star of the show. The band had the crowd in the palm of their hands, but palms can sometimes be slippery. Despite the success of the show, the band becomes concerned that Swami Ben and his flock might actually be a more sinister organization than they had anticipated.
Oh yeah, they were a cult. 100%. Absolutely. Is that somehow not immediately obvious to everyone?
After fleeing the ashram, safe from the cult's clutches and back on the road, the band is blindly blindsided when tragedy viciously strikes.
It was the hardest thing any of us had ever been through.
While touring through western Pennsylvania, the band's worst nightmare comes true. when their beloved merch boy Trevor unexpectedly passes away.
We all love Trevor so much. It was so painful.
When Trevor died, it was beyond devastating. It was soul-crushing.
Yeah, I didn't die. They forgot I was in the bathroom at the truck stop and they left without me. That was the 4th worst day of my life.
I remember one night asking them if they wanted to order pizza. They were like, no, let's get wings. It's what Trevor would have wanted.
I don't even like wings. Make your hands all gross.
While still grieving the loss of their revered merch boy,
Trevor, man. R.I.P.
the band is dealt a crushing blow when they learn that, amid all the drama, they have been dropped from their label.
They were barely holding it together. It was bad. It was not good.
But would the new year turn things around for the band? Or would 2003 be the year that the band called it quits on their oversized flip phones? That's up next on Beneath the Tunage. The year 2004. Time has not been kind to the band.
They were suffering. It was obvious.
I actually heard that the bass player is working at some sort of like poop factory.
Desperate for cash, the band agreed to play a birthday party for the bassist dermatologist's pet dog, a friendly but incontinent Tibetan terrier named Fritzy.
It makes perfect sense to me. Only dogs should be listening to that garbage. But even then, not the nice breeds.
But would the show turn the band into top dogs? Or would they end up with a nasty case of the fleas? The crowd was loving the band's performance so far, though Fritzy the dog seemed uninspired. It was the guitarist's epic shredding that truly brought the crowd to their knees. crowd members were heard exclaiming, quote, "This is the best band I've ever seen at a dog's birthday party." Though their performance was spectacular, the band still wound up feeling like dog meat.
They played a show for a dog? I didn't know that. Are you for real?
God.
This is why you got to listen to your teacher, so you don't end up sad.
It was a freaking dog's birthday party. I mean, that's pretty bad. Moving on. March 19, 2007. Hoping to gain some semblance of dignity, the band emigrates to Uzbekistan and attempts to hide their true identities.
Yeah, actually, my country has a long history of supporting things that are no longer cool in America. Like slap bracelets and this band.
Humiliated but still burning to make music, the band performs a show in disguise under a false name. But would the disguises end up being a blessing in disguise? Although they were in disguise, there was no disguising the band's ability. But could they keep the unfamiliar crowd on their side? With one song left, it seemed like the band's cross-continent gamble might have paid off. The show's standout was the guitarist, whose fingers were on fire on the frenzied frets. Though the band's performance was far from perfect, the crowd seemed accepting of their flaws.
Yeah, but in general, if we make it out of the show and no one has stolen our motorbikes, we consider that a big success.
Under their new name and identity, the band became increasingly popular in Gerzblekistan, due in part to the fact that their new band name translated to an obscene Gerzbleki phrase.
Yeah, the name, in my language, translates to sensual goat party, which is a more of a formal goat party. You know, they wear bow tie and a top hat. Yeah, it's nice.
Despite the increased attention, the band was experiencing a crushing homesickness, the weight of which was likely to crush them.
It's common to be homesick in my country. There's a scent in the air, like elderly teeth. I mean, we're used to it, but the foreigners, not so much.
Knowing that there was pain, could the band hold on for one more day and break free, break from the chains?